My full name is Yvonne Nanaya Efree Otri. I had to go off dance. It's something I'm passionate about because I was being judged. Oh, are you sure this is the career path you should be taking? Now my full zeal is to make something out of dance. Female dancers being seen as, prostitutes and like we don't have anything to do with our lives. I'm too flawless. The brain, not a graduate. Yeah. If you're thinking of creating a group, God, togetherness, and learn to have a goal, artists, to collaborate more with us, not to see us as this and they are here. We all need to be here to lift the map high. The sky is big enough for everyone. Everybody. And as you help someone, you also elevate. I know they're like, with time you should try and stop that. I'm not stopping that. I love it. It's what's kept me like this. Why should I stop? Consider dancing aside the anti-aging creams. Dancers need to learn to stretch before performance. Brand yourself. Never stop learning. Keep improving yourself. Take your social media seriously. Be you. Be original.
Hello, viewers and listeners across Ghana and worldwide. Thank you for tuning in to Dance Room Ghana, or let me say Dance Room, because it's our hope to cut across borders. So, as usual, this is a space where we talk to dancers, the dance icons, let me be specific, and they help us understand the dance world, the industry, they help us learn, and they tell us their story, their journey, and everything. It's still Dance Room with Dolly Dove, your host, as always. So, today with me in the studio, it's one lady that's been admired for so long for her talent and her strive. Like she's been in the industry for so long and has done a lot. Yes, she's made a good name for herself. She's made like she has cut across borders in the industry. And without much ado, I'd like to introduce to you Laladzy. Yes, that's her stage name, but we all have known her as Yvonne. So welcome, Yvonne.
Thank you, Dolly. And I must say big ups to you for starting this. Yeah, I see this going in the right direction and also helping dancers. Yeah.
Thank you. That's our hope, and we want to be the voice of dancers in this industry because we are looked down upon in a lot of areas other than one. So I know a lot of people listening to us only know you via what you post on your social media. So I'd like you to tell us about who you are, who's behind Laladzy.
Okay, so my full name is Yvonne Nanaya Efree. People don't know me, but I'm half Ashanti, half Ewe.
Oh, okay.
And so my Ewe name is Fafa.
Fafa.
Yeah, Otri.
Fafa Otri.
Yes. Laladzy came up when I was trying to find a different name. I used to be Evie1 Love on Instagram.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I went off social media a bit. That takes me back into being discouraged about dance. I had to go off dancing, something I'm passionate about because I was being judged by, oh, are you sure this is the career path you should be taking? You should focus on school, do this, do that. So I just killed my passion for a time, focused on school. I have a diploma in HR. I still have to pursue for degree and masters. That will come now. My full zeal is to make something out of dance. And as you can see now, dance is doing so well.
Yeah.
Like before I came here, I went to an event. They were launching a car and they book dancers.
Oh.
Yeah, to be part of it. So that should tell you that we're no longer where dancers used to be like, oh, this is not a profession. They value it. This is the time we also need to put value in ourselves to bring it up there. So yeah, I went off dance a bit, focused on school. I worked in a marketing firm also, Originate, after school. Yeah, whilst I was in that firm, I had people from the media come in and they'll see me. I was like, it's been a long time I saw you in a music video. It's been a long time I saw you dancing. Why did you stop? I'm like, yeah. And those things, I'll be at work and I'll be thinking. And sometimes I started seeing all these dance, God Lord, and social media was picking up on dance and I could see their engagement and I'll see music videos. I'm like, damn, I missed this.
Oh,
So I was thinking, okay, I can still try and do this part time,
okay.
right? Okay, so I started and I was like, no, I want to do this full time now. It was a risk I took because even before I left my job, I was about to get a promotion. So I had to
Ooh.
contemplate on whether to go for the promotion,
Oh,
which
to
would have
go back.
given me higher pay, a lot of
Everything.
incentives, or just go from scratch. Because remind you, I had stopped dancing for like getting to 3 years.
3 years. Wow.
Yeah. And I've been doing this now for over 10 years now.
Wow. Since you came
Yeah.
back?
No, I
Or
mean
like
when I started dancing.
so
It
you
started
stopped and came
from
back?
Dance Fever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dance
Yeah,
Fever. I
Dance
remember that
Fever.
show.
The last time I was in town, someone was like, I know you from Dance Fever. I'm like, what?
How do you remember
How do you
that?
remember
That
that?
was so long ago.
Yeah.
But yes, you haven't changed. Not a little bit.
Hmm.
Because I remember when I was taking this professionally, like you were one
Yeah.
of the people I was looking up to in the industry, and since then till now, like you've not aged, not even a
It's the
wrinkle.
dance, so it's the
You
dance.
see, that can give you a lot. It can keep
Yes.
you healthy. So
If you watch most dances, I met one dancer today and they said he's been dancing for years. He looks fit. He's grown. Yes, you can see he's grown, but
it's so
he
fit.
wouldn't he would have aged more
Yeah,
if he
as a
wasn't fully an active dancer,
dancer.
you know.
Right,
So
right.
that's something you guys should consider aside the anti-aging creams.
All the
Consider dancing.
Botoxes and all
Yes,
that.
consider dancing really.
Yeah.
So yeah, came back. I had to start again from scratch because people, even if you stop dancing a month, trust me, someone would be ahead of you because other people are also discovering themselves in the dance. And I would say people like Lloyd and Ziggy were fortunate to have picked up on social media just when dance hit the industry where people were like, okay,
Giving it the
giving
attention.
it that attention. And now they have millions of followers. They are making good money because now the numbers
Mm-hmm.
with the money. Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
it's true.
So if you're thinking of, dancing, you should really think that if I want to do this, let me give it my all.
Oh,
Go in.
yeah,
Yeah. And I took the risk and trust me, I don't regret.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like you said, she
It
doesn't regret
was
it.
it was a lot in the beginning because it was not easy. I'm not going to lie to you. It was not easy. I had to now go on the people that used to
Come to you.
come to me. Now I had to humble myself and learn. Like I just came back. And
Back
that's one
to
thing with dancing, you need to keep learning.
keep
You might
learning.
think that you know it all, or I'm good with this style. No, you need to keep improving yourself.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Okay, so then this brings me to this question, like, what is dance to you? Like, I can tell from what you're saying that like dance means a lot to you, but like in
Mhm.
your own words, how would you describe dancing?
I'll say dance helps you lose yourself and be yourself. And it's so artistic. Sometimes I even say we fall into a trance
Yeah, yeah, we do.
because some people also see me that don't know any background of me being a dancer, and maybe I just walk in a room and they ask me to dance and I dance and they're like, are you the same
That just
person?
came.
Because I think it's not just something physical, it's something spiritual. So
Yeah.
if you're a dancer, you should thank God. It's a gift from God.
Good. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Dancing has actually been like a big tool for us. It's
Yes.
another world where you can be yourself and not
Yourself.
judged.
No.
Like
No.
I've always admired that about dancing. Like
Yeah.
it gives you that realm where you can offload everything and just come out and Right. So, can I ask, how did you become a dancer?
My grandma used to say when I was very young, she'd take me to parties, I'll dance, and then they'll be dashing me
These
money.
parties.
Be dashing me money, it's like, I play on himself, that kind of. Sang in pain, some I told her I wish, back then it's not like this era where we have our phones and we do everything. I wish I would have had, videos,
Videos
but
of those
she said
times.
that's where it started from. But I didn't take it up till secondary school, get into my final year. There was how do you call it? Those school
Fanfare.
they're like, yeah,
Oh,
we're
those
about to
entertainment
vacate,
sessions.
entertainment.
Oh, okay.
We're about to vacate. So one of the guys in my class, he's also into music now. He's called Nuku Vibes.
Oh, yeah, look at
Yeah.
that. I've heard of
We've
him.
worked with him before, if you
Yeah, then I'm
remember.
sure that's
Yes.
why I know.
He was like, we should do a duet,
Hey.
I was like, okay, my day. And then we did one or two rehearsal we tried to mimic Chris Brown's Goodbye.
Oh, okay.
It's hard it's hard hating me. So
Oh,
don't
okay.
feel the way I once felt about you.
Okay.
Yeah, we
I
tried to
remember that
mimic.
song.
If you watch the music video, it was an emotional,
Oh, okay.
duet, nice
Emotional
dance. We tried to mimic it, and when we did it in school, oh my god, I was shy first, but then I was like, oh, okay, I have this potential. So I actually went with him to Dance Fever when we saw it on TV. We went as a duet, but when we got there, they're like, oh, you can go solo. And he actually pushed me, yeah, go solo. And they picked me, but they did not pick him. And they paired me with someone else. Yeah.
Oh, right.
So yeah, that's where my dance journey came from. Then Dance Fever. From Dance Fever, my friend called Munira, one of the girl groups I used to dance with after Dance Fever. She took me on a set, right? It was Bouger, Adams Bouger. That was the first music video for Sarkodia as well.
Really?
Yeah,
Is
with
it
Kwakese.
the last two?
The last two,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
She took me on set. She was called for the video. And they asked the girls that were on the set that they needed someone to come do freestyle. And they were all standing there. And I told them to give me the shirt. I don't know what confidence or what pushed me, but that was my breakthrough.
Wow.
Yeah, that video, that move I made was my breakthrough. When I danced, everybody was like, oh, who is this girl? And then from there, directors recommended, the artists recommended, and then I started doing music videos. Even though I was the first to be evicted from Dance Fever.
Really?
Yes, my career picked up from
there.
the music videos. I started showing up more than those who actually, went ahead. So that's another thing, that it doesn't matter. Anything can happen along your dance career, but it shouldn't kill your passion. You should still push, because just when you're about to give up, that's where your breakthrough is.
And then I think it's okay to say that is when you started making it a profession.
Yes.
I
started. Yeah, I started taking, because I was there to watch, but in the end they paid me as well. So, okay, that's cool.
Making money from something you're passionate about is
you don't know the plus. Yeah.
You don't know the feelings. Like something that I can do in my sleep and I'm being paid for. So why not?
And enjoy dancing.
No,
I do.
No.
Yeah, it's the passion that also pushed me back into it.
Okay. So aside dancing, is there any other profession?
Okay, because of my business background, what I studied in school, right now I'm a PA, family PA, and also for a company. So I juggled that aside
the dancing,
and now I have Flawless Dance Studio, which I created through dance classes. She was part of those ladies that used to
Yeah.
come. Yeah. And they gave me that vision like, okay. They were
Aw.
constantly coming and they were getting the routines and it looked nice. I was like, okay, create a girl group from this. And now Flawless is doing pretty well.
Doing so good.
Yeah. If you don't know about Flawless, shame on
I'm
you.
ashamed. We're actually the best female dance group. Like, not just best female dance group, we are best dancehall group in
Yeah.
Ghana right now.
Yeah.
So if you don't know about us, you're missing out. Right. I'd like to ask, do you have any other thing you do to
Like relax.
as a hobby aside what you feel from dancing?
Okay. I'd say I love cooking.
Right.
Yeah, I delight in cooking. Um, Also, I love to travel out of town, even if it's in the smallest village, just out of Accra.
Makes
Because
it worth
trust
it.
me, after all that crazy busy
Yes.
up and down, when you just get that chance to go out to a serene area, whenever I come back, I feel refreshed and ready to kill it.
Yeah.
You know, I love to do that. I love to watch movies. I love
Movies.
movies. I love movies.
They're so
So
relaxing.
traveling, fun, cooking, watching movies.
Okay. So, what dance style would you say defines Laladzy?
Sexy.
Yeah, she said sexy. Oh. Mm.
Yeah. I try to find a balance to what style I was doing because I realized mine wasn't the hardcore asoko that people were doing.
Doing
I was doing more feminine,
flexible.
flexible movements. And then gradually, thanks to social media, I found my space, the heels, the
The heel
dancing
dance,
heels
sassy dance.
style of dance was my before I used to vibe into dancehall, but dancehall was a bit more vigorous than the style I was
You
doing.
wanted.
So now I know it's more of the sexy
Dancing.
heels dancing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, you were talking about some dance classes. Do you still teach?
Yes, I do privately. I used to teach Afro classes at San City, Exopa, Urbano,
Oh.
yeah, Steps in the City, all these places. But um, because now I've taken it full time, and aside that, my PA job is very time consuming, and people don't know the dance class. It looks easy. It's
It's not
not.
easy.
See, I can finish a class and feel so drained because when I'm teaching, I take my time. I want everyone that attended the class to feel like they came to learn something. I don't rush the process just because this person got it. You know, I try to make, and I feel drained with my voice, my energy, everything because I try to make sure everybody gets it. So, I still want to come back with it, but I'm thinking maybe I'll do once or twice a month and choose like different locations. Yeah, maybe that'll be for next year. But for now, it's private. I have a few classes I do for some people who still don't want to let me go. I have my my free days that are supposed to be Monday. They've squeezed it, and well, because they also pay good.
Yeah.
I'm like, why not? I make that extra income, and now Ghana is tough, so having that little here, little there. Once it's not a big number, I'm able to.
Yeah, and for some time now, I've been seeing like directors have been contacting you to, like I don't know how to say it, but like help
direction.
Oh yeah, movement direction for the artists and the vixens. Like how is it that like you are doing that and not being the vixen yourself? Because I've seen you in a lot of videos, not dancing, but as a vixen.
The reason being that sometimes they do want the artist, maybe the features of the model or the artist visually, they would want that person
To be
doing what they want.
Okay.
And they see that I can do that. So I should give that person my skill.
Okay.
By teaching them one or two movements. And I mean, the few ones I've done, I've loved it. Seriously. And I'm thinking, okay, I should add this to my, things I do. Movement director. Yeah.
Wow. That's good. So not alone is she a teacher, she's also not alone that she do dance classes, but she's also a teacher for movement direction. So if you're a director out there and you want somebody to help your vixens do exactly what you want them to do, please contact her via her social media handles, which she will be given later. Right. So back to the dance styles. What other style do you think like you love to do but like you're not so good at and you're still like you're improving?
I'm improving.
Yeah.
Afro, hip hop, and a bit of dancehall.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because I see you do them and I see you do so like I don't see them to be like something you're not good
in. I match myself to some of the people that are really good with it. And I feel like I still need to push and work on myself in those sectors. I'm still learning more Afro. And now I'm a piano. Hey, I struggle with that. Before I used to struggle with what Nike. That's beginning step. But now I got it. So I'm improving.
Right. Okay. So in all around, what would you say makes you stand out as like Laladzy the dancer? What makes you stand out?
Being confident in my style. That's one thing as a dancer you should keep. You shouldn't change your style. You can learn others, but keep your style. Your market will come to you. That's what I've realized. Other people will be doing stuff that works for them, but if yours is Afro and it works for you, stick to it and keep improving on it. If yours is heels, if yours is hip hop, I know it's hard to sell hip hop here in Africa or Ghana, but keep doing it. There are gigs that would want that particular style.
Now let's widen the scope into the industry. Right. What are the traits or like what are the attributes you think every dancer needs to have, like to be identified by?
Be original. Don't try to. It's funny when you see on social media someone trying to call themselves Baby Lloyd, trying to mimic someone else's name. Own it. Even my name, I might change it to a free year because, be original with it, be you. Don't try to be like a copy of someone else. I love someone like Gogo.
Yeah, his style is so different.
And the name is selling.
Very.
Right? So be you. He didn't mimic Zigiwa or something. Yeah.
True. What has been your biggest challenge as a dancer?
The disrespect. The disrespect. Oh my god. Like, in the beginning, that's what also discouraged me. The treatment a dancer would get on maybe on a set, like, food will be brought for artist, director, or the dancers, their food is coming.
Yeah.
Why is theirs not there yet? And maybe on a set, this is one thing I would plead that our directors work on. Like, when it's a music video shoot, the artists, it's their shoot. They have the whole day. Value our time as well. When the dancer comes and says, shoot their scenes and let them go. Right. Because we don't charge per hour.
We charge for like all that we are doing
all there. That we're doing there. If you go abroad, you value the dancer's time because they'll charge you per hour. So we that we're not doing that, at least value what we're giving you and give us that respect. And also, female dancers being seen as, prostitutes. And like, we don't have anything to do with our lives. It's just a dance. I'm too flawless. The brain, now you're graduates. Yeah. And they're still dancing. Trust me, I admire it so much.
Right.
People it's not just graduates like pursuing things and they are still doing the dance. So we beg, don't look down on us.
Don't look down on us.
Yeah. Dance is a professional. People study it abroad.
Yeah.
Even Ghana here, just that we are making money.
Yes, we are actually. Please, nobody should come for me. Well, so talking of flawless, yes. How has it been being like the head of like all these plenty girls, because flawless
Girl
is
drama.
a lot.
Girl
Every time.
drama. Trust
Every
me,
time.
even two sisters living in a house is chaos. Imagine 10.
10 girls.
10 girls.
Wow.
But what keeps us together is always the dance. Whenever there could be, hey, wait to me, wakame, but whenever we have to work, we have that team spirit. And that's what keeps us going. And what we try to have these meetings once a while, to trash like, tell me, what did this person do to you? So, you can speak it off here and just let it go. And that actually helps, because one thing about human beings is once you talk about it, it's like your heart is freed up, and then you can let go, and then we move on. And also, it's been God. It's not easy. I always pray for the group. They don't know this, but yeah, I pray for them a lot. The togetherness is what has gotten us this far.
Togetherness and purpose.
Yes.
And we love each other, trust me. We might be fighting when we go out and try us.
Hey, don't try to attack one person, because it'll be like everybody.
Yes. So Flawless is 4 this year. Actually, this month we are still celebrating. October is all about Flawless. Yeah. So how has the journey been like? Like the experience being the head of a team, like the ups and downs, because I know most times being the head of the team, like you have to be responsible for a lot of things. So how has it been?
It was not easy. Mostly from the beginning, I had to put in capital. People didn't know as much, so the gigs were not coming as much. Consistency is what has improved us, and from one client's recommendation to the other, we're getting there. And also, we're trying to improve in all styles. We've tried house dance. Yes. We do a bit of hip hop. Yes. We do a bit of Afro.
We've done traditional,
contemporary. Hey. You guys should watch out for a video. Yeah.
It wasn't easy, but it
wasn't easy. That was my first time trying, it felt like ballet style a bit. Yeah. It wasn't easy, but yeah, we're still learning and improving, and I'm so proud of us. Yeah. 4 years for a group to come this far. We've seen a lot of groups come and fall out. Yeah. Yeah. So if you're thinking of creating a group, God, togetherness, and learn to have a goal. Yeah. Yeah. Always learn to have a goal.
Wow. So back to Laladzy. How was your first stage performance like?
Nerve-wracking.
Let me say when you started.
Nerve-wracking. I think it was, I don't know which year, but one of the first Ghana Music Awards, and my nerves were up to here because I didn't know what to expect. I was dancing in music videos and all, but this was live. You make a mistake and that's it.
You can't go back from that.
Yeah. So I would say I started dancing with a normal pace, and then as I was dancing, my confidence was building up. And in the end, I did some atrocious. I did a full split. I've never done a full split in my life. My adrenaline sent me straight full split. I was like, wow, I couldn't walk. And that's another thing. Dancers in Ghana, in Africa, need to learn to stretch before performances. These are things that we are also learning now. Learning to stretch, prep yourself mentally, before going on a stage.
Right. So like I've seen you in a lot of music videos, like from the old schools to now, and then like, can you like enlighten us on how it is to work with these artists, like these big names? Because I know you work with Yemi Alade, not so long ago, Ice Prince. You've worked with a whole lot of like Stonebwoy, like the big names. Like how is it
Major
like?
Lazer.
Hey, Major Lazer. God, I almost forgot.
Mr.
Like
Easy, Banks and Run, Two Face, The Bunch.
Oh,
The
see, see. When I
one
say
day I
she's
said I'll do
iconic,
a video compilation. Some people don't know. They need to respect us more.
I tell you.
It's just that we're not so loud on our achievements. Ice Prince, the recent one, that guy is very humble. Every single time after every scene, he'd be like, "Thank you guys, thank you so much." I was like, wow. Some of the artists too, they're quite rude. They won't even say hi to you. It all boils down to the disrespect. Work on set. I'm sorry, but we help make your video beautiful. The least you can do is to relate nice to us just on the set. You don't have to take us to your house. And just relate. Human relations, be nice to us. Trust me, the energy you give us on set working with you or on before a stage performance is what will also come out when we're shooting. Because we would imagine coming on sets, buying us, drinks, food, everyone is fine, coming to check, are you guys okay? Fine, you're trying to
like
keep that status, but the way we would dance in your video,
it will shock you.
It will shock you. We won't complain even if we're having time issues because of the treatment you give us. Yeah, so some were bad, but others too.
They made it. Right. Can you share with us some of your unforgettable dance moments?
We traveled to Sierra Leone with Sarkodie for a show. We didn't know that the airport is on a different land and the main city was we had to go on a boat on the sea. I have never seen anyone shook like us. Like everybody, literally. Forget Sarkodie, forget DJ Mensa, forget the dancers. Everyone was holding on. I was like, God, please, we need to go back alive. Yeah, that was one of the moments. And also another, when Azonto became a big thing, we went on a tour, Azonto tour, and we went to Liberia with Stay J and some other artists, Tiffany, here in Fuse ODG. And that was the first time I felt like a star being a dancer. We were picked up at the airports with a limousine, drumming, placards with our pictures, writings, dance, I was like, wow. And they were screaming, Azonto. I was like, I'm a superstar. Yeah, that was one of the great, unforgettable moments.
So now let's come back to this industry and how we are not doing so well as a whole. Do you think we are the problem? Like the dancers, we are the reason why we are still where we are?
We are. We hate collaborating because some people feel like this person is going to take my shine. No. The sky is big enough for everyone. And as you help someone, you also elevate. That's one rule of life people do not know. As you lift someone, you also elevate. And I feel Nigerian dancers are doing better because they collaborate more. You should see some of their dance projects. It looks more than an actual music video. And it's not just one dancer. A lot of dancers, meaning that it's groups of dancers that come together, create something. Wow. Imagine there was one video that one director from UK came to shoot. He tried to bring all the dancers in Ghana together.
Is
Go
it
and watch
the one you
YouTube.
guys did at
At the
Jamestown?
Jamestown
Oh,
Independence Square, some shot at
I've
yeah.
forgotten.
It has millions of views. I even got a job through that
Through that,
video because our names were written there
yeah.
when you come give a solo and whatnot. And the foreign director Rye and Mr. Easy's video. That was one of the videos they saw. Imagine
Wow.
I got an opportunity from that video.
Because there was a light shown and even
Live shown and everybody, I'm sure it's also given not just me but the other dancers
people,
also
yeah.
opportunities because there were Lloyd was in there, Ziggy was in there, other groups were in there, and it was just beautiful, you know. And we showcased Ghana as well. So that's one thing that I feel we're lacking: more collaborations, more togetherness. We hate ourselves. It's not a joke, and we like to find food. Please,
Yeah. The
please stop
food.
the fanfooling. Stop it. Let's try come together. Even though I wish not just the dancers but also the musicians. Now Nigerians are far gone with Afrobeats, but I feel we even introduced Afrobeats through Azonto, but they've taken it far and they collaborate with the dancers as well. So that's another plea to the artists to collaborate more with us, not to see as this and they are here. We all need to be here to lift the map high. Yeah.
So, if you don't know, we are still in the studio with best female dancer for 2021, and she's been nominated for this year Dance Awards Ghana for best dancer,
Best
best female
female
dancer.
dancer.
Is that the only category?
No, versatile dancer, best in fashion. Our group also got nominated best female group and also best event of the
year.
Yeah, we did Flawless hosted our first
program. Wow,
program.
I didn't know that.
Flawless jig with
Independence jig with
Flawless.
Wow.
Yes, it's in the nomination, and I give accolades to the ladies for that event. It took us what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
To plan.
You should have seen the performances we had back to back. It was amazing.
It wasn't easy, but we did it because we can, and we made it happen.
Yeah.
So right, before we take her last remarks, I'd like to talk to you about the Alkebulan Fusion Art. It's an event to leverage the rich tapestry of African fusion, seamlessly blending diverse dance cultures and art forms as a transformative tool. So this is being brought to us by Steez Africa. So it's happening this December, and I would urge everybody that loves dance to try and be a part of that festival. I know you would love it. I'll be there myself, so please don't miss out. Right. So back to Laladzy best female dancer for 2021 and still counting. I wasn't there, but just sad because it's not backing down. Right. So what is the next big thing for you?
I see first off, Flawless, making big international moves. Yes, that's the goal. I mean, we're breaking boundaries here in Ghana, and the next thing is to go international. We can start from African countries, go European, but that's the next goal. And also for Laladzy, I still want to build my brand. I know they're like, with time you should try and stop that. I'm not stopping dancing. I love it. It's what's kept me like this. Why should I stop? I'm not going to stop.
So
I'm going to build the brand, much stronger.
Right. So with I want to set the barrier here because we have people that love to dance.
Yeah.
And we have dancers.
Yeah.
So what is your advice for our colleagues, the dancers? Like, what do you think they should do if they want to elevate in this industry? Because it's not easy, and we're so trying to be heard, to make our voices heard. So what do you think they should be doing? What's your advice to them?
I would say brand yourself, because branding will also take you another step higher than someone who is just doing it merely. You should take it serious. This is what I want to do. Focus, set goals, And another thing I keep saying is be consistent. And consistency doesn't mean post Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Even if you post once a week, that's consistency, and keep it up, you know. Keep that up, and also never stop learning. That's one thing with us. We think
So
that we reach. No, you always learn, and that will improve your skill into something else, and you keep getting clients because they would see more value in you, that you're upgrading yourself. They won't see the same old stuff, but they'll see new stuff, and they'll still. That's why I feel like still kept my relevance, because I didn't stick to the old. I kept improving, and that's why they feel they still need to book me. Because trust me, there are younger ones that can still shoot music videos, but still they love that experience that I bring to the table. Yeah. So as a dancer, you need to keep improving yourself. Take your social media seriously. Yeah, because that's like our portfolio now.
Yeah. So what's your last note to your fans and our listeners and viewers out there?
Yeah, if you're passionate about dance, never stop. Um, let the passion drive you to do more, do better, and be you, be original.
Right. Be you and be original. Yeah. Thank you so much, Laladzy, for
Thank
joining.
you so much, Dolly. I really enjoyed this.
I enjoyed it.
I might
too.
come back.
Yes, please. Oh no, not mine. She's coming back because I'll be having Flawless on the show. So she's coming back.
That would be fun.
I tell you.
Hey,
that.
you meet the crazy head. We have characters in our group, trust me.
And you will love us, trust me. We are always giving different flavor, and so far as we have the same goal, we get it done. But like we like to talk about that one, yeah. So that they have
put them in a room. Just go here.
That's how you come. Hey, so thank you, Laladzy, for coming, and I wish you all the best as you visit the is it the juvenile detention this weekend? Yes. So as a way of giving back to the society, we are given to the needy. So you can join us this Saturday inside Osuso. See you. Bye. Welcome to my realm. Astonishing world of the dance started.